My Line? Brought to you by Suppose Stockings, the beautifully sheer fashion stockings famous throughout the world for that wonderful Suppose feeling. And now let's all play What's My Line? And now, from New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel. First, the delightful star of stage and television, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now a gentleman who is starring in a big musical comedy hit, I Had a Ball, and he sees to it that everybody in the audience has a ball. Exactly that, Mr. Buddy Hackett.
At this time, it would give me great pleasure to introduce the President of the United States, but unfortunately he's not here tonight. But somebody who is very, very nice, a lady who's a syndicated columnist, New York Journal American, who has never abused the freedom of the press, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
On my left, another star of a hit musical, Baker Street, Mr. Martin Gable.
The man I'm about to introduce has many gifts, but above all, he is the Rolls-Royce of moderators, Mr. John Daly. As I dare say most of you know, Bennett is in Caneel Bay on a brief vacation, and we're lucky indeed to have Martin here in his chair. And, Buddy, it's nice to see you on the panel, and I'm going to write a new musical called I Had a Ball on Baker Street. Thanks. Gee, that's a very good start. We've also got some very interesting occupations brought to the theater by some very nice people. We'll also have a famous mystery guest before my friends on the panel a little bit later in the show, and we'll meet our first challenger after this message.
Hi, I'm Dennis James. I've been showing my friend here the report from the Food and Nutrition Board of the National Research Council.
Come on, Dennis. Why should I diet? My handsome days are done.
Oh, come on. I've been telling you, Fred, it has nothing to do with handsome. It has to do with health. Now, the report says that a normal person has a better chance for a healthy life if he stays at the weight he had when he was 25 years old.
But I like food.
You like food? All right, let me show you some food. Come over and take a look at this. Now, that's the Special K breakfast. Now, I want you to take a close look at it.
Looks good.
It is good, and it's good quality protein. And all this is only 240 calories. All 99% fat-free. So sit down and dig into that. If you want food, you've got food right there. And take my advice. You dig into it, too. It's a sensible, nourishing breakfast built to help you eat sensibly at lunch and dinner so you can cut your whole day's calories and reduce. So get back to the weight you had as a 25-year-old. Don't put it off. Start on the Kellogg's Special K breakfast soon, okay? Okay.
now to meet our first contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Pete Sa. Right, sir? Mr. Saar, where are you from?
I'm from Edison, New Jersey.
Edison, New Jersey.
Yes,
Nice to have you with us. Mr. Saar, may I present the panel? Now, if you join me over here, we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right, panel, we can tell you that Mr. Saar is self-employed and he deals in a product, and we'll begin the general questioning with Professor Moriarty of Baker Street.
Thank you, John. Mr. Saar, first may I ask the etymology of your name? S.A., I mean...
It's of Portuguese origin.
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Could I use the product that you sell, Mr. Saar?
Yes.
Would it improve my health in any way?
You mean specifically with the basic purpose of improving your health, Martin?
Would, whether in a primary or secondary way, were I to use Mr. Saar's product, would it improve my health?
Well, we would have to agree in a very broad area that if you had, for instance, been without the benefits of this kind of a product, it would be beneficial at the time that you had it, probably.
Thank you, John. I take that to be a polysyllabic yes.
A polysyllabic yes.
Yeah. Well, is it something taken internally, Mr. Saar?
Yes.
Could it be loosely categorized as food?
Yes.
Is it a solid rather than a liquid?
Yes.
Is it something that is taken at mealtime?
Could.
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 Yes. Is it something that is more apt to be eaten in one specific meal of the day than another? That is, would I be more likely to have it, say, this is not a question, I'm just explaining my previous question, for a breakfast rather than dinner?
Thank you very much. That's one down and 9 to go, Miss Ray.
Mr. Saar, is it a product that I could buy at a supermarket?
Yes, you could buy this product at a supermarket.
Is it packaged?
Yes, it is.
Is it a manufactured product?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I think, again, on the way we use language on the program, we would agree that it's manufactured. Mm-hmm.
Does the product grow?
All by its little self? No.
Well, I think it has to be helped.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Hackett.
If I knew the shape of the product, would it help me to guess what the product was?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good thing to know. Well, I imagine if I knew what counter in the supermarket I went to get this product at, would that help me some?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say so.
So this is a product, and if I were to draw a parallel between your name and the product, like pizza, does that mean anything? Like, is it frozen pizza, maybe, that you make?
Well, actually, I'm going to throw all the cards over. You got it right.
Boy, you're going to get rid of this.
Good for you, buddy. You caught us at our little game. We thought we'd have a lot of fun with this. Pete Saar, who makes pizza.
Well, because in my old neighborhood, you know, whatever a guy did, you know, there was a kid, Joe Pork. His father had a pork store, you know. And,
Joe Banana?
no, I didn't know him too good. So I figured Pete Saar, you know, was the guy, what are you going to be when you grow up? He didn't have to decide. He knew already.
Actually, Mr. Pete Saar has a pizza place in New Jersey, right? And what town is it?
It's in Metuchen.
In Metuchen, New Jersey, and it's called What a Place. W-O-T. What a Place.
It's not called Pete Saar's?
It's not called Pete Saar's place.
What a place. Pizza.
Pizza. That's very good, Pete. That's nice going. Sorry we didn't hang them up a little more than we did, but it's certainly nice of you to have come to join us.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
BUZZR is now on TikTok. Follow us at BUZZR_TV and let's play.
And now let's meet our second challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please? Scott Tutt. Right, sir? Mr. Tutt? Mr. Tutt, where are you from?
I'm from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, but I'm working in New York City.
You're working in New York, but you're from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Fine. Mr. Tutt, may I present the panel? Now, would you join me over here, and we'll let the audiences, both at home and in the theater, know exactly what your line is. All right, panel, we will tell you that Mr. Tutt is salaried, and he deals in a product. And we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Well, Mr. Tutt, we'll start with the same thing. Is it a product I might use?
Yes.
Is it a product that's found in the house?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Hackett.
Is it a product that's found in a specific establishment outside of the house?
Yes.
In a specific establishment outside of the house?
Establishment. You
In
know,
other
like
words-
an elephant would be found in a zoo.
In a zoo. That's fine. Well, I think with Mr. Tutt's permission, since the question was so broadly based, we'll give you a broadly based no. That makes 2 down and 8 to go,
He
Miss
said
Kilgallen.
yes, though.
I know. Yes, but I think it would mislead you if I let the affirmative answer stand, because the specific place is true in his particular reference term, but the product generally, we might agree, might be found widely scattered about. Miss Kilgallen.
Is this product too big for me to carry around?
Yes.
I'm
Small
not very
time.
strong.
At times.
Yeah, I think it could be would be a proper answer rather than...
Mr. Tutt, does this come in various models?
No. That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Gable.
Is this product of use to the average householder?
It could be, yes.
Doylestown has a farm school. Would it be in any sense a farm product that you deal in?
No.
Having a specific relationship to the agrarian and general farm economy, you mean?
You already gave me the no, didn't you?
Yeah, but I just...
We're just discussing it, you mean, yeah.
4 down and 6 to go, Miss Preston.
Well, Mr. Tutt, is this product now or has it ever been alive?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Hackett.
Did we get, it was a manufactured product?
No, we didn't get
All
that
right, is
yet.
this
That's
a
the last-
manufactured product?
It is sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's manufactured, but then sometimes it's natural, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Could be rain. And it's pretty large there.
No, we agreed that
No,
it
sir.
could be, if it could be come, or you could devise to have it come in such form and substance and quantity that you would be considered large, but this isn't necessarily so.
When it's natural, is it mineral? They're both stuck. Good.
Yes.
Yes, mineral. And is that a full yes or a part yes? You don't.
That's a full one.
Full yes. Hey, man, might have something to do with coal. Is this something that comes out of the ground then?
Comes out of the ground?
Yeah, like coal?
No. That's 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
These places in which the product is loosely scattered about, are they enclosures?
No.
7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Gable.
Is this product something that we haven't asked, is it edible in any way?
I would say there that it probably would be considered as it is edible, yes. I wouldn't exactly, make it a main course, but I guess it's...
Is it, its primary use is not to be eaten, however. Yes, that is true.
Yes, that is true. Mm-hmm.
Like a horse.
That's right.
Mineral horse?
A mineral. Is this product something that is in general use? I mean, it's not just for eccentric people.
No, I would say it was general use, wouldn't you, Mr. Yes.
Would it be used in one section of the country more than another?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be used in cold climates rather than warm?
Yes.
And it can be eaten.
Oh, yeah. It could be. Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
what? Oh, I know.
Dorothy, may we have a conference?
You have 30 seconds for a conference.
What is it?
I'm probably wrong, but I think it could be ice or some form of ice.
In a cold climate? Why would
Well,
they
he
need-
might make ski runs or something.
Does your product have anything to do with ice?
It's not supposed to.
Actually, once again, I think we ought to turn it over because that's a very fine piece of work. It is. That's he makes snow for ski runs. You were very close, sir. Actually, Mr. Tutt is with the Metropolitan Ski Slopes Incorporated, and he makes snow out at Van Cortlandt Park, which for non-New Yorkers is a very interesting place because you can take a subway train in New York City out to Van Cortlandt Park, and you can go skiing on the snow that Mr. Tutt makes at night.
Have you eaten this stuff ever, John?
Snow? Oh, I used to, actually, when I was a boy.
Manufactured snow you eat?
Well, not manufactured. I ate the natural products. See, I went to school up in New Hampshire, Tilton School, and we used to go out and
You're
eat
rough
snow.
up there,
Yes,
I
we
know
get
that.
mad at the teachers. We go out and eat snow, you see. That's all the time. But he does this now. I must say, we ought to explain it. We made Doylestown a point of it because Mr. Tutt graduated from Doylestown High last year. He's now making snow, but he's planning to go on to college. Right?
Right.
And how is the ski season? Is it nearly over?
Yes, we have one more week.
Yeah, one more week. So the New Yorkers can go out and ski for one more week. Fine. I trust you can get all the members of the panel out there, Mr. Tutt, and thanks for coming to see us. Nice to see you. We'll meet tonight's mystery guest in just a moment.
Looks great, doesn't she? She's wearing Sub-Ho's regular stockings. She'll wear this same pair day after day in the weeks to come. Because no other stockings wear like Sub-Ho's regular. And no other stockings have that wonderful Sub-Ho support. With a stocking that does so much. No wonder she looks great.
And now, another fine product of Kaiser Roth.
This rugged-looking man wears Sub-Ho's socks. Why? Because Sub-Ho's is the sock that looks as good as it feels. The only sock with the patented two-way rib that helps ease leg fatigue.
Now, BUZZR brings you Better Living Through Advertising. Vintage game shows with cool commercials left in. Tonight, starting at 4. Only on BUZZR.
And now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which the panel is blindfolded, as you know. Blindfolds in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? Just a gentle reminder, panel, in this case we use a different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we'll begin with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you in the world of entertainment?
Yeah.
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 Mr. Gable?
Are
didn't
you...
say yeah, I said yeah.
What? Are you mostly in the movies?
Not mostly, no.
That's one down and 9 to go, Miss Francis.
Are you mostly in television?
Mostly, yeah.
Mr. Hackett?
Are you a male?
Mostly, no.
I didn't hear that.
That's 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Are you a comedian?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
Mr. Gable?
What was the answer?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm having a little difficulty, John, but what I have gathered so far is that this is a mostly female, sometime comedian, mostly on television. Is that correct?
Right, sir.
You're mostly right, yeah.
Have you a regular television series on now?
Most of the year, yes.
Most of the year, yes. Miss Francis?
Are you a dazzling redhead?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
It's Lucy Bull.
Yes. Hi, golly day, this is a wonderful surprise. I'm sure all of you have read in the paper that Miss Lucy is chairman of the Easter Seal campaign this year, and we read that you were in Washington at the White House to open the campaign this year, and I was hoping that you'd be with us tonight.
I had to beg.
You had to beg
Well,
that.
there were a lot of stars in town.
Yeah.
Really,
None.
they're standing in line to get on this show.
None shining as brightly as you do, though.
Thank you. I thought you had to be truthful on this show.
You do.
Well, I said I wasn't a redhead.
Did you say mostly yes when I asked you?
No, I said no.
Mostly yes, no. Listen, can I go into the White House visit? I read a funny little piece. I don't know where it was, yesterday or today, that you got into what we call the old hand wrestling matches with the president.
Isn't that awful?
What happened?
Well, I was explaining to President Johnson that when I met President Eisenhower, I was first in line, and in front of 1,500 people, I had to cross this huge ballroom, and I had my speech ready. I had never met Mr. Eisenhower before. So they were telling me what to say. I said, now, you're the spokesman, and Vivian was behind me, and Bill Frawley, and Gussie was behind me, and we were all had our little things that we were going to say, but they said, you're first, so you say, thank you, Mr. President, for asking us here, and we enjoyed it very much. So all the way across, I was trying to not get stepped on with my big dress, and I was saying, thank you, Mr. President. It was very nice asking us here, and we enjoyed it very much. So I put out my hand, and I said, and I was way over there. He kept the line moving that way. And I was showing. That was his way of keeping the line going. You know, he's so used to having 1,700 people to shake hands with. So I showed President Johnson and threw him right out of his office.
Then you had a return engagement, and I understand that time he got you off balance.
Yes, he was showing me then how he did it.
That's wonderful. Well, I must say, I think no American needs to be told about the value and the importance of the Easter Seal campaign. And,
I'd just like to remind them that we have very little time. This isn't something that goes on, you know, with a big crash all year round. We try to wind it up at Easter time, so it's imperative that they give it a lot of thought now and know that about 23 million American children and adults are benefited by it.
And I'm sure all of you will give it a lot of thought and also give a substantial contribution to the Easter Seal campaign.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Well, you've done very well so far tonight, panel. Congratulations are in order. We'll have another contestant after this word.
I like the way you smell.
Yardley Black Label Aftershave does more than any other could do before. It soothes the skin, protects the skin, freshens the face, refreshes the man, and does all the right things to a woman. New Yardley Black Label Aftershave does a lot for a man for $1.
Yardley Black Label. I like the way you smell.
Now a final contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Benita Caress. Right? All right, is it Miss or Mrs. Caress?
Miss.
And where are you from, Miss Caress?
Little Neck, Long Island.
Little Neck, Long Island. All right, Miss Caress, may I present the panel? Now, if you'll join me over here, we'll let the audience at home and the audience in the theater know exactly what your line is. All right. Panel, you have a relatively brief time to go for this one. We will tell you that Miss Caress is salaried, deals in a service, but there is, in a manner of speaking, a product associated, and we'll begin with Buddy Hack.
I say give her the money. That's a nice-looking lady. This service, is this, are you a school teacher and is the product education?
No, it isn't.
That's it, I lose.
One down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Could anyone on this panel use your services?
Yes, you could.
Would we see you when we were using them?
Yes, you would.
Would we come to you?
Yes.
Do you work indoors?
Yes.
Do you wear any sort of uniform?
No, I don't.
2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Gable.
Since I'm in Bennett Cerf's place, I will say the connection between Little Neck and Caress is going to be overlooked by me. However, I am right in thinking that your name has nothing to do with your profession.
That's right.
Is it something that's more useful to women than to men?
No, it isn't.
3 down and 7 to go, Miss Francis.
Do you instruct in any way, Miss Caress?
Could, yes.
Could. Do you yourself perform in any way? You show how anything goes, nothing.
No,
No.
not a demonstration performance. 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Hackett.
Do you use any sort of objects when you're performing the service? Is it?
Usual, things that you might expect to find in an office. We'll agree those things are used, yes.
It's an office. I didn't know.
I gave that away, didn't I? I gave
No.
that. Well, actually, I gave too much away. I'm
Public
going to throw all the
stenographer.
cards over. You got any glimmering of an idea?
Public stenographer.
No.
No?
Nobody?
District attorney?
Issues passports. Passport agent. In the U.S. Passport Office in Rockefeller Center. I'm sorry we didn't have more time, but thank you very much for puzzling the mystery.
Thank you.
Nice to have you. And there's another good reason to travel, as Bennett is traveling. He'll be back with us next week after we hope, a very good rest at Camille Bay. I've used up all the time. With the panel's permission, I will say good night for the whole gang, and thank you for being with us on What's My Line?
What's My Line is a CBS television network production in association with Mark Goodson and Bill Todman. This is Johnny Olson speaking, reminding you if you'd like to attend one of our broadcasts, write to What's My Line, CBS Tickets, 485 Madison Avenue, New York, 10022. What's My Line was brought to you by New Yardley Black Label, the aftershave that does a lot for a man.